The House of Representatives has called for the declaration of a national emergency on ritual killings across the country. This formed part of the resolutions reached by the lawmakers on a motion of urgent public importance entitled "Need to Curb the Rising Trend of Ritual Killings in Nigeria." You see, that's the problem we have in the country. The problem we have in this country is that when we have a problem, they will not want to say, okay, what is the cause of all these problems? No, just go ahead and begin to crush anybody who is involved in this problem. And before you know it, people will continue to do that thing. Of course, a lot of people have reservations for this call for this emergency or national emergency on this ritual killings. Some people are seeing it from a different angle. Not that they don't think it's a good thing. Not that they don't think it's a good thing or it's not a welcome development. It is, but all the problems we have in this country, they are root causes of these problems, which they themselves are part of it. They will not want to do that, but they just want to come out and say something so that it won't be as if oh, they are not functioning, or they are not in tune with the reality on ground. You see them? You see them? In recent times, ritual-related killings have become a subject of concern in the country, particularly among the youth. Four teenage boys were recently caught burning the head of a girl said to be in a relationship with one of them for money ritual in Oke, Aregba area of Abeokuta, Ogun State. Now the lawmakers are calling on Buhari that urgently he should declare a state of emergency on ritual killings. And people, like I said, some people have a reservations concerning this statement, because we have a lot of problems that these guys have not attended to. So how do you declare a state of emergency on this matter or on this issue? And Buhari wouldn't. OBJ would have declared state of emergency in some northern states. I don't ever pray any one generations or any more generations of Nigerians should experience Buhari again. Then which people be the ritualists? Who are the ritualists that they want to go after? I don't know. I don't know whether the Yahoo boys, they are the ones that they will go after. Which EFCC has been on that case for some time now. They said the ritual killers and the Yahoo plus or ordinary Yahoo, they are of same. So the question is that which people be the ritualists? Where do they belong? Do they have a group? Do they have a whatever? What do we call it? These are the injustices. Why some people are saying let us have a separate country, and some people have the opinion, okay, if the country is just too big. But I don't think whether the country is too big or not, because that is why we have states. What are all those state governors? What are they doing? Their own is just to collect security votes, and that is it. Because they will not be able to account for them. They will not be able to give account. You spend it anyhow, even whether you spend or not, the money is just for them. Automatically, that is what it means. They will begin to tell you that the issue of security is not something that you toy with or you play with. Majority of the politicians are ritualists. Like governor-elect Soludo said that majority of all these politicians, they are Yahoo boys. They are fraudsters. Some of them now they are trying to go legit so that just to disguise, to camouflage. But majority of them are into these things. We're into these things. Some of them are still into it, and the ones that are on the side of the government, they have their own way of siphoning. They are siphoning left, right, and center. People are asking, what about poverty? Cost of living is so high. Salaries not being paid. Minimum wage too low. Even the minimum wage, the salaries are not being paid as at when due. You are not going to declare state of emergency on that. Insecurity, you have not declared state of emergency. Still the same thing. It's like they just feel like anything that will happen, let it happen. Let people continue. Those who will live will live. Those who will not live will not live. That is their attitude. There is hunger in the land. A lot of people are committing all manner of atrocities, taking their own life. Buhari will not. Why not declare a national emergency on the nation's rising cost of living and youth unemployment before tackling ritual killings and such like. Because if you, the reason why all these things are happening, you see that all those teenage boys, because if their parents are capable of taking care of them, or believe you me, they will not even have time to be meeting with some people or some people with a questionable character, because they have that free whatever, they have that free time, because everybody is just looking for what to eat. Maybe the children will come home, nothing to eat. Things are so expensive. Even the ones that are even selling, even the ones that are government officials, those who are even working with a private sectors, those ones are even worse, because you go and come back, nothing for you. So what are you going to provide for the children? They are seeing what is happening. They have seen that, say, oh, these are parents. Not, is this how good a day? They've been working and working and working and nothing to show for it. Because if a family is settled, if the house is settled and the parents are up and doing, at least there's no society that is free of a crime, but it will be in a reduced manner, not the free fall of what we are having now. They will not declare national emergency on the cost of living and unemployment in the society. National emergency should also be declared on political corruption, lootings, and bad governance. Criminals making suggestions. You can imagine thief calling others people thief. This government, you don't declare national emergency on poverty and corruption and failure, and it's an understatement. Senate wants Buhari-led government to declare national emergency on ritual killings. Then what about the same government also declaring national emergency on corruption, elections rigging, public office abuse, and power abuse? The government should also declare national emergency on estimated billing by electricity companies, national emergency on power sector as a whole. Also declare national emergency on petroleum industry, fuel importation. But these rubber-stamped Senate and Buhari-led government will not agree with all that I've mentioned, because they are the direct beneficiaries of this evil. This Lawani-led Senate is a scam. They will not, because that is where they themselves are defaulters. What about declaring emergency on bandit attack in Niger State, close to Federal House in Abuja, but not national emergency on bad governance and need and fake security system in Nigeria? Now we know that we don't have leaders in Nigeria but looters. Why not declare national emergency on insurgency? I hope it will include politicians too. So guys, let's hear your opinion on this.